welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host. What's up? I got a treat for y'all. Don't be laughing at me, y'all. I know y'all she say that every week, but it's true. I have a treat as a recipe and I have a treat as the guest, y'all. We making grandma style pancakes, y'all. You know the ones that had the crispy brown around the edge with Dr. Nicole Price. I call her the empathy revolutionary, y'all. I cannot wait for you all to listen and learn, because I'm gonna sit here and listen and learn too. And so y'all stay tuned.
Hey sugars, I'm Dr. Nicole Price and I'm in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen, and today we're gonna be cooking up some good stuff and talking about empathy.
I'm Dr. Nicole Price and this is Lively Paradox Virtual Training. What do you value as a leader? You have a leadership style, and that style will resonate very well with some people, and with other people, it'll be like oil and water. And the more you know about that, the more likely it is that you can show up in fair ways for everyone on your team. I want you to listen in a way that benefits the speaker, not the listener. And here's what I mean. When someone is talking with you, instead of thinking about how you're going to respond, I want you to just listen. Listen with the hopes of understanding that the person is saying what they think you need to hear in order for you to be able to understand them.
Hey y'all, welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with Sheila and
Dr. Nicole Price.
Yay! I know I can't hear y'all, but y'all give Dr. Nicole Price a hand clap, y'all. Woo-hoo! I know I'm silly, y'all. Look, y'all, we are starting this new season 9. Can y'all believe it? 9 seasons.
9 years.
9 years. Yes.
Impressive.
Thank you. It is part of what I believe I was born to do. You know, and so somebody asked me, you know, even if there was no financial gain, would you still do it? Absolutely, I would.
That's how you know you're doing what you love.
Yes, absolutely, I would. Because let me tell you, y'all, the money ain't flowing yet. It's coming, but it ain't pouring out like it's going to. And so it's definitely, the money is not what keeps me doing this.
It is a labor of love.
It is a labor of love, okay, for our community, for our people, because I want us to have good recipes. You know, get back in the kitchen with your family, y'all. Talk to your kids. Talk to your spouses, your significant others, you know, over food. It's such a great time to do that, you know? And so, and feed our kids, you know, come on now.
Real food.
Real food. We wonder why little Johnny can't sit still in school. Well, what'd you feed him last night, Mom? It has a lot to do with it, you know? So anyway, I ain't gonna preach it, y'all, okay? But we are going to get into this recipe. So first, I want y'all to take a look at the ingredients a little closer. Okay, so y'all see them? Now, I know I've never showed you guys how to make pancakes or anything when it comes to mixing up and pouring and all of that, unless it's a cocktail. Y'all know I got y'all on that. But Dr. Nicole wanted to make pancakes.
Yes.
Can you tell us why pancakes?
There are certain foods that feel like home.
Yes.
And my grandmother made specific pancakes that had the crispy edges.
Yes.
And when I was here, she lived in Mississippi, but when I was in Kansas City,
Okay.
my babysitters were 2 old men
Okay.
who also made crispy edged pancakes.
Wow.
And so when I need to feel like somebody is wrapping me in love, I think about Mr. Henry and Mr. Robert and my grandma.
Oh.
So I was like,
wow.
if Sheila can teach me how to make crispy edged pancakes, let's do it.
We gonna learn together.
We gonna learn
How about
together.
that? Because I ain't never done it before. But My granddaughter gave me some tips on how to, because she makes them all the time.
She does.
She
Okay.
does. She makes them all the time. So we've got all these ingredients, y'all. So the first thing that we're going to do is in this bowl right here, Nicole, we're going to add the eggs.
Okay. The whole egg.
The whole egg. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at me already dropping the shell.
Look, you are fine.
And we didn't get any shells in there though. We just dropped it.
Perfect.
And thank you so much for having all these ingredients ready, Lord.
Yeah.
I promise y'all, I know how to cook, and I also know how to crack eggs. It don't look like it today.
Yeah, that's
But
quite all right. So then we're going to put the sugar in.
Oh, sugar is next.
Yes.
Okay. Sugar.
And then we're going to add the butter.
So we've got
And it should be pretty melted.
We got some melted butter. Should I help it out a little bit?
Yeah, help it out a little bit.
Just help it out. It emulsified a little bit. Ooh, what wouldn't be good with some butter?
I
though?
know, right? Absolutely.
And look at that butter. Are you gonna tell the folks how much butter we put in?
So yeah, it's a
whole stick.
It's a whole stick of butter, y'all.
Look, that might be what's wrong with my pancakes. I didn't put a whole stick of butter in there.
Yes. I looked at several different recipes, and they all had a whole stick of butter.
A whole stick of butter.
Whole stick of butter.
You want me to start mixing?
Yes, you can start mixing it.
Butter, sugar, egg, lusciousness.
Yes. Then, if you want to add in the buttermilk.
The buttermilk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you drink buttermilk, Sheila?
No.
You know, my mom used to drink buttermilk over like cornbread.
Yes.
And I just couldn't get past the smell, so I've never tried it.
Now, I would eat it over hot water cornbread.
Oh,
like
you-
the
oh,
next
you
day,
will?
yeah, but to drink it just by itself, no.
Oh, look at that. Look at how that looks.
Yes. So we're gonna mix in. So
we just do a little bit at a time.
we just do a little bit at a time.
Okay.
Yes. And so here we have a half a tablespoon of baking soda, half a tablespoon of baking powder,
Okay.
and a fourth of a tablespoon of just salt. So we're just gonna drop it in there with the rest of the flour, the dry mix. So the thing is that you do your wet mixture, then you slowly add in your dry mix.
Okay, so put the dry in the wet. Okay.
Yeah, and if you want to put it up here,
Let's put it up.
give you a little.
Which somebody probably knows that. They can probably tell that.
Yes. They're like, look at them.
But watch these pancakes be delicious. I think I was doing it the reverse. That's probably what was wrong with my pancakes.
Ah, okay.
You know, my father was a baker for 40 years.
Really?
And he doesn't talk much, so sometimes to get him to talk
about
I'll
it.
just say, hey, I made some biscuits and they were kind of dry. I ain't make no biscuits.
Yes, yes, yes.
But he'll tell me I overworked them.
Yes, you can't over manipulate batter. Yeah.
And so I see how if you putting the dry into the wet, there's no over mixing.
Yes.
But if you did it the other way around, you could easily over mix. Look at that. That's starting to look like pancake mix.
It is, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. And it's so easy.
Yes.
Because I think when you buy it from the store, you still got to add stuff, don't you?
You do. You think you got to add eggs and milk, right? Or eggs
Oil,
and water?
something?
Yes. Look at that batter, y'all.
Batter.
Wow. Okay, I think we on to something, Dr.
I think we
Price.
might be on to something.
Yes. So we're going to heat up this cast iron. And me not really ever making pancakes, I was like, let me get a little one so I can control the... Yeah.
Oh, do we have something to put them on when we flip them?
We got a plate. We got a plate right here. Let's see. And we're going to get so I figure we'll make 4. And one of the things she said too is to make sure that after each pancake, because this is butter, and so butter will burn. You gotta wipe it out. Yeah, and you don't want to make sure it don't get hot too quick. And I'm like, okay, girl.
We got a lot of rules.
We got a lot. See, that's why I'm only doing stuff. Look, no, but this is a fun. I'm glad we're trying this, because now I can say I made pancakes.
And you know how to make pancakes.
We know how to make pancakes.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame to have folks over you can't make them
Can make pancakes. Yes. Now I can make some French toast.
Me too. And my French toast is amazing.
Yes.
So we have that in common.
Yes. So you're just gonna take a scoop and
Okay.
put it right in there.
All right. We're gonna make us a pancake here.
Mm-hmm.
Did she say?
Look at that. Okay. Do you want your pancake a little bigger, or is that
What
good?
you think?
Yeah,
when
just a little
someone
bit.
says something like that, I'm like, let me just read the tea leaves.
There we go.
She said, do you want your pancake a little bigger? I think that's, put some more in there.
Yeah.
Put a little more.
There we go.
That's a nice.
Yes.
That's just a nice size.
That is a
pancake right
nice
there.
size pancake. I think my fire is about right. Yeah, I don't want it to be
Too hot.
And so then when it starts getting the bubbles
On the top or the,
on the top, then we know it's starting to do what it's supposed to do.
and that's when we flip.
That's when we flip. So we're gonna see. Haha.
And we both just standing here looking.
I know we're anxiously waiting. What do you say? What do they say? Watch water never boils.
Yeah, never.
Yes.
You know what's so fascinating about this is that both you and I are
Mhm.
amazing cooks, but this we're both like,
right. What is this?
it'll turn out all right. That's the
I think
precision
it is.
required in baking is
It is very different.
it is.
With cooking, you can ad lib.
Oh.
You know.
Add a little bit, not measure.
Yes. But with bake, it's true science.
Yes.
You know, and I'm like, yeah. Okay. We might
Oh,
be.
look at it. It's turning brown.
It is. I see that. Wait, look.
We better have some
might-
crispy edges, Sonny.
Yes, we are. Okay.
I'm excited about this.
I am too. I'm gonna let y'all see what we looking at, okay? Because they're like, what are they looking at?
Yeah. Oh, I
Yes,
wish you
it
could
is.
smell that butter.
Oh yeah, that crispy edge is coming, ain't it?
You see it? I don't know if they can
Yes.
see it. Look at that crispy edge. Because you saw me messing up the eggs. It's pretty.
Look at there. Look at there. Them edges. Are those edges?
Those edges are
Are they
crispy,
crispy?
honey.
Yes, they
Yes,
are.
give a little. Like, what did you do to get the butter to get all around? You was
Yep, just did kind of like this. Yeah.
Mm.
Then try to get that so it's around. You think it's ready?
I think so.
I think so too. Look at us.
Well, you know, it was almost ready before we flipped it.
It
because
was.
We were getting our little bubbles.
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow, look at that.
Let's cook that little piece so I can try it.
Yes, there we go.
Cook the other side of that little piece there.
There it goes.
And I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
It tastes good.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on a little plate.
There it goes.
Did y'all used to, I'm curious to see if the viewers, when their moms were making cakes or dads were making cakes, did they get the little, you know how sometimes they make a little small one for you to try?
Oh yeah, or how about the batter?
You got
We
bubbles.
got bubbles. Let's see.
We got bubbles. So that's like one thing. Oh yeah, look at that. We got our little round
Wow.
edges again.
We do.
Uh-oh, look at you.
Uh-oh.
Child, I can't flip. Ooh!
We
Looks
flipped it.
good.
Oh my goodness, look at these pancakes.
Yes, they look good. And so, you know, that's the first thing. Like, is it helpful?
Yes.
Are you right? Probably. But are you being effective? in this moment?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
if not, then this might not be the right time or place or even person to
Mhm.
hear from you at this moment.
Mhm.
But the second thing I had to work on was not related to any of that at all. It was my own hypocrisy.
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
I was my mother's 6th child by the
Okay.
time she got to be 30.
Okay.
And so that means
Yeah.
that some of us were
Yes.
the children
Yes.
of teenagers.
Yes.
And if I'm being compassionate and walking in the shoes of another, I have to acknowledge that I was the product of a person who had 6 kids by the time she was 30. And coming through that lens, would I talk to my mother the way I'm talking to this person?
Yes.
And the answer to that question is no.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
no
not.
way.
Would I say that to my mom?
Absolutely.
And so we just have to make sure that we are aligned in our own values and that we're not going back in history, rewriting it in our favor. And I'm talking about me first. I got lots and lots of work to do.
Yes.
You've heard me say.
Me too.
Yeah,
yes.
I work on it every day.
Absolutely, Nicole. What is the definition of empathy? I think a lot of us don't know. Like, I didn't know that it was empathy that I was lacking for these young ladies.
Yeah. You know, when I first started studying empathy, I thought there was just one definition, and there isn't.
Okay.
So there's multiple types of empathy. The type that most people are familiar with is feeling the emotions of another person. Oh, look at those nice crispy edges again.
My goodness.
Those are crispy edges.
They are.
And there's nothing wrong with feeling with another person, but sometimes when I'm feeling with another person, I can't be very helpful. You know, like if you're sad and I'm sad too. I tell the story about one of my girlfriends had bladder cancer, and I went halfway across the country to visit her. And while she is trying to get well, I'm over there crying so much she got to try to satiate my grief.
Yes.
I'm not being helpful.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You have had your own experiences.
Yes.
And it's like, okay. So sometimes emotional empathy is not helpful to us, but cognitive empathy or mental empathy, understanding what another person thinks, feels, or believes, that is the type of empathy that's easy to learn.
Okay.
And if we practice, we can build it.
Okay.
And people are surprised to know that people who manipulate us actually have high levels of empathy. I had studied what helps people be more empathetic, how do you build empathy in others, all these things. But it wasn't until I had a life-altering event that caused me to feel the range of human emotions that then I was able to really feel, really know.
Wow.
And it, I say, you need to learn something quickly. God is in the fast-tracking business. You see that butter? She was doing this thing where she was getting the butter all around the edges of it.
Yes.
I don't know if that matters or not, but I think
it does. I think that helps with the sugar in there and the butter that helps with the caramelization of it.
Yeah, so I was just saying, like, I know you told me that, I know you've had some health things that you've overcome.
Yes.
And for all of those, I know you probably have a greater sense of empathy about those things.
I do.
You're walking through the world knowing, you know what, sometimes people are going through stuff.
This is like, you don't have no idea what people are
going through. And you might not have known that before.
Yes.
And so that's what I needed so that I could look at people with a greater level of empathy and compassion.
Yes.
And you can learn empathy in a classroom, but if you need to learn it fast,
let something happen.
Let something happen. And you will start to build it.
Wow. Wow. It is.
Ooh, that one's pretty underneath there.
Oh, look at those pancakes.
Those are good.
Y'all see those pancakes?
I hope they're nice and airy in the middle. That's the
hope
other
so
thing.
too. And then we're gonna sit down
and we're gonna
try these pancakes. We're gonna tell y'all how fire they are. We're gonna hope they nice and fluffy.
I think our little skillet gets really hot too. These cast iron skillets.
And they do. That's why
each
one I've turned it off and not just down.
Yeah, because look at that. It's like, woo, that's hot.
It is. Even though the fire hasn't been on.
The fire's not even on. But look, who doesn't want a brown butter pancake? Doesn't that sound good?
Absolutely, yes.
That wasn't in the plan, but that's what we got.
That's what we got.
This little recipe probably makes, what you think, 8 pancakes?
I think it said 8 or 10. I can't remember. Yeah.
This is a lot of pancake mix. I wasn't expecting that.
Look at my granddaughter who loves pancakes.
Even when I said this, I thought, oh, she don't want to make pancakes. But look at this. I'm so glad because this is what I wanted to learn how to make.
Yes. Ooh, look at that. Okay.
We got us some crispy pancakes.
We got us some crispy edge pancakes. Now we're going to get a chance to taste them.
We're going to get a chance to taste them.
So
Now, did she say we put extra butter on them or no?
So we can.
I don't know what the rules are. I'm like, is it enough butter on it?
She always does adds a little extra butter on them. So we'll add some butter on them, put them on here, make them look pretty. I'll move all this stuff out of the way.
Okay.
And yeah, and so you guys, it is just in time, perfect timing for a break. So we're gonna get all this set up, and when we come back, we'll be sitting in a chair and we'll be tasting these pancakes, y'all. But we're gonna let y'all see them up close and take a brief moment to hear from my sponsor, Mike P's Kansas City Barbecue, y'all. So take a look.
Everybody wanna know who Mike P is? I'm Mike P. Let's talk about it. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. 55 years old, went to school at Central High School. Never cooked at any restaurant. All this is a God-given gift. What inspired me to create Mike P's? I'm gonna be honest with you, it started from my tailgates. I was tailgating and somebody came to my tailgate with this barbecue sauce called Sweet Baby Ray's. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. To be honest, my personal opinion of it, I just didn't think it was that great of a sauce. So I was like, if this guy can make this, I'm gonna make my own. And that's where it started. And from there, we got 5 in the grocery stores right now. We have somewhat up maybe 20, 25 different sauces, barbecue sauces, that I don't make on a regular, but I got over 400 and some different dry rubs and over 500 different recipes. That's where I'm at now. I ain't no stopping. You can purchase Mike P's on my website at MikeP'sKC.com and in many stores in different cities throughout the United States. Probably 15 different states right now. Just look in your grocery store. If you don't see it, ask for it. Mike P's, you can get it. Now you know Mike P's. Stay tuned for the next video.
You know you can get Mike P's at most grocery stores in Kansas City, not just in Kansas City, but across the country in our 4-state region, but definitely on his website, okay? You'll see it running across the screen. It's www.MikePSKC.com, y'all. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, these pancakes are done. These crispy edge pancakes. Nicole, we did it.
Honey.
I love it. Y'all take a closer look at these crispy edge pancakes, like the ones that your mama and your grandmama and them used to make.
About to try.
Wow, we get ready to try them. Let's see. I did bring, just if we needed a little extra syrup, but let's see.
Let's see.
There we go. You want 2 of them? If you don't need it, we can put it in something and you can take it home. Like you're gonna eat a pancake later.
2 pancakes.
Right. Okay.
And notice she gave herself 1. Gave it 2.
You're the guest.
She's like, you eat the extra.
Yeah, so
pancake.
you can cut in it and see if it's fluffy.
Let's see what we think. It looks pretty fluffy.
They do,
Oh
don't
my
they?
goodness. I did not have high expectations.
Oh.
These are good looking. Let's see.
Wow.
I'm gonna try some without some syrup here first.
Okay. So you can taste
So
the
I can
flavor,
taste the
yes.
flavor of it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're buttery
Mm-hmm.
and fluffy.
Buttery, fluffy, crispy edge.
All right, we did that.
We did that.
Look, now my grandkids will be like, oh, can you make us some pancakes? In the past, I've just been able to say, I don't know how to make pancakes. Y'all know that I don't know how to make pancakes.
Well, early on, I think I realized what I had done wrong. You're supposed to put the sugar in with the wet ingredients.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep.
Because to me, dry ingredients separate from wet ingredients.
Yes.
Sugar is a dry ingredient.
Exactly.
I was being too much of a purist about it.
Logical.
Uh-huh.
Oh my. You get some of that crispy edge and get that crunch.
I did get some of that crispy edge. I think these are good. Good job, Sheila.
Oh my God. Good job, Dr. Price. What you talking about? You did all the mixing.
Ooh, and that little crispy edge.
Mm-hmm.
My daddy would be proud.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Even when I was cutting it with my fork.
Yes. That little crunch.
Mm-hmm.
We done surprise ourselves.
First time for everything.
Yes. What high school did you go to?
Lincoln College Preparatory Academy.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it.
That was
Right?
my high school mascot too.
You were?
I was. I'm very proud of that.
Wow, I love that. Now where'd you go to college?
Well, I went to North Carolina A&T for my engineering degree.
Okay,
And that's
okay.
in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's an HBCU.
I love it.
Love it. It's one of the
Yes.
best decisions I've ever made
Yeah.
in my entire life.
Yeah.
And then I got my master's degree at Park University
Okay.
in Parkville.
Okay. Uh-huh.
That's when I switched to adult learning. Because,
Okay.
you know, as I said, that I was an engineer, but I think you still should be credible when you change careers.
Oh,
you know,
yes,
so
for
I
sure.
wanted to learn how adults learn, and that was a fantastic program if anybody ever wants to go there.
Yes.
And then I got my doctorate after I started my business.
Okay. Okay.
And I started my business in 2016. There weren't very many online programs, and I traveled extensively.
Yes. Yes.
And so I gotten a call from 2 universities. They were for-profit
Okay,
universities who were like, you can get your doctorate, you know, with us. And I had a little trepidation because I
Yes.
had such a good experience
Yes.
with A&T and with Park.
Absolutely.
But I tell you, I got one of the most rigorous educations at Capella University.
Wow.
They did a fantastic job. I learned so much about leadership and management.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I built my teeth around
Yes.
empathy and empathetic leadership and what does it look like to
Yes.
hold leaders to a higher standard. And so I would have been one of the first people to say, what, Capella? But, you know, today I wear my letters proud.
Look here.
Because
Yes.
I wish it were. Check the box. I've never wanted to quit something so much in my entire life. It was so hard. 4 years worth of rigorous curriculum.
Yes.
And then having to defend my project at the end. I don't know. It's just made me a better person. If nothing else, I have far more resilience.
Yes.
Now, what we like most about you is the charcuterie boards.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I know how to
Yes.
say charcuterie.
Yes.
But it's just so much more fun to say charcuterie.
Yes. I love them. They are. And it's really funny because one of my daughter's friends was going to one of her friends' birthday party, and she was like, hey, Miss Sheila, can you make me one of them boards, you know, when I come over there and you have all the meats and cheeses and all that? I said, oh yeah, I can do that for you. And so she picks it up, takes it. And then she calls me 2 days later. She said, Miss Sheila, there were 3 ladies at the birthday party that want one. And I'm like, what? And I'm like,
what do you mean want one?
yeah. And so I said, okay, I'll do it for you. It's still not clicking in my head. I do those 3. Each of those 3 ladies came back and said, hey, I have something coming up.
I need another.
another one. And then another one said, 2 of my friends want at the party want. And so my daughter's friend said, Miss Sheila, you should.
And that's the universe.
You should start a business. And I'm like, what? And in my mind, I'm thinking,
this is so easy. That's what you're thinking, but we can't do it.
Yes.
And now that you teach the classes, you know that we can't do it.
Yes. Yes. I'm like, these are meat and cheese, because my mother called them, and we all did back then, meat and cheese boards, you know, or trays, you know. And so I'm like,
but you know yours is not a meat and cheese tray.
I know.
It's gorgeous.
We gotta have some extra stuff.
It is so
Thank
gorgeous.
you. Thank you.
Love it.
I love it too. It is my art. It is, you know, I really get into it, you know?
I mean, what have you, I'm trying to think of the things you've made that I'm like, oh my gosh, a collard green dip.
Oh yeah, the wrap,
And then did you have wrap with the curry chicken and the collard green wrap?
Yes.
Just delicious.
Yeah, those are good. Those actually are award winning. I entered that recipe into a national competition in 2018, and so I won. That recipe won first place. So the prize for winning that I was then granted a golden ticket to go compete in the World Food Championships.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Mhm.
And it has curry chicken or something.
It has curry chicken in it. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely
Yeah, roasted
delicious.
sweet potatoes.
Mhm.
Julienne
And
carrots.
look, I know my faves.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think. There's something else. Do you make something with black eyed peas?
I make a black eyed pea hummus.
Hummus, the black eyed pea hummus.
Yes.
I love that you take what are traditionally
Yes.
Southern things
Yes.
and rethink
Absolutely.
culinary
Yes.
concepts from around the globe.
Yes.
It's just fantastic.
Yes.
You're amazing.
I
at what
have
you do.
fun with it. I love it, and so we talked about all kinds of things, these pancakes, empathy, but what's next for you?
I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and I realized that my love for writing has become kind of secondary to speaking, and I prefer to write. I have been. I don't know if you've noticed. I've been writing a lot more and longer pieces.
I love it.
On social, and I hope to be able to just write more and talk more about writing, because when I'm speaking, it's just like what is coming out in the moment.
Yes.
When I'm writing, I have to interrogate it.
Yes.
I have to pick it apart.
Absolutely.
It has
yes.
to see if it'll stand up on its own.
Yes.
And I also get to see my own evolution.
Yes.
What I thought 10 years ago versus what might have been incomplete as I have new experiences. And when you say things out into the atmosphere, you don't have an opportunity to do that. So I hope to be able to write some more.
Okay.
The empathy book, Spark the Heart, is doing really well. I'm excited about that.
Where can people get the book?
At drnicoleprice.com or all other places books are sold, Barnes & Noble, Amazon.
Okay.
And so it's just a beautiful example of all the ways in which I don't always have empathy.
Yes.
And how you can learn to express empathy more for yourself and for others through practice.
Yes.
So.
And I think that's one of my biggest lessons from you is that empathy can be developed.
It can be
I think
developed.
people are out there believing that they either have it or they don't.
Yes. And they tell people either you have it or you don't. But the truth of the matter is, these parts of our brains that empathy stems from can be worked.
I love
and as
that.
we work it, we get better. I'm living proof. I am not naturally empathetic.
Yeah, see, I don't think I am either. And so, quite honestly, it's like, and so it really, it has really made a huge impact on me, because you think about your family, your legacy, your kids, your community, what are going to be their thoughts, when I'm transition on to the other side and I turn into a mermaid, I think I'm gonna be a mermaid the next time. My granddaughter said that because I told them to spread my ashes in the ocean. And she said, Gigi, that just means you're gonna come back as a mermaid. I said, only my granddaughter
would think that. I love that imagination.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
But what are they gonna say? What do I want? What kind of impact do I want to leave? And so as I have been thinking about that for myself, and I have again learned that through you is that empathy, Sheila, you developed that. Some people have, and I hear people say, "Oh, I'm an empath."
Yeah.
And I'm going, I'm not. I don't feel it. I don't. Yeah. But I am learning. Thank you for that.
Well,
because
it is my pleasure. I think I wish I could go back in history and know what I know now about how to care for the hearts of people differently. And because I love people, I really do.
Yes.
I love God's people so much.
Yes.
And I probably have caused lots of harm because I was just being logical.
Yes.
And reasonable.
Yes. Matter of fact.
And critical.
Yes.
And questioning.
Yes.
Instead of accommodating and harmonious and trying to find the commonalities in our way forward.
Yeah.
And there are plenty of things for us to pick apart. But right now, I think any individual person can be the spark of empathy themselves.
Yes.
And then that spark could ignite something
Absolutely.
throughout our communities and ultimately the globe.
Absolutely. And just one more thing before I let you go. You said something that I think is profound and that people really should understand is that empathy does not mean weakness.
Oh yeah. No. In fact, it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you don't understand something, the
Mhm.
easiest thing in the world is to be like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just gonna go talk to the people who do make sense to me.
Exactly. Yes.
It actually takes incredible work to say, let me try to see it from their perspective.
Yes.
It takes effort, but you know who's really good at it?
Who's that?
Hostage negotiators.
Okay.
And I follow this guy, Derek Gahn. He's an African-American man who coaches
Okay.
hostage negotiators.
Okay.
And what he's teaching them is empathy.
Wow.
How do
Wow.
you smell what the person's smelling? How do you figure out what got them here?
Yes.
How do you understand the emotions they're feeling? How do you get into their mind
Yes.
so that you can get them to release the
Hostages.
hostages?
Wow. Yeah.
And the difference between the good ones and the bad ones
Mm-hmm.
are the ones who have empathy.
Yeah. Dr. Price, thank you so much. And I love saying Dr. Price because look, I'm the credential kind of person, you know, and I know, you know, you'd be like, you ain't got to do all that. But for me, yes.
Thank you.
You know, because, you know, you've earned it. You know, and for me to say, I know a doctor. And wait a minute, y'all, before I let you go, but Dr. Nicole Price is the only person that I personally know who's ever done a TED Talk.
Oh.
Okay? So I think we might have a little clip of that. We're going to show you a little clip of that as we close this episode out.
But my mother's death changed me. My unlikely encounter with her murderer changed me. It helped me to see that any one of us can be the spark of a revolution, an empathy revolution. The challenge is our lessons might not only come from the likes of Sister Gertrude Price's. Our lessons might also come from people like neighborhood pimps.
Well, thank you so
You
much.
are
I
welcome.
appreciate you.
Yes, I tell everybody that, like, because I love it. It was a great TED Talk.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
You
My
are
comedy
welcome.
show I did for my birthday has more views than my TED Talk, and I don't know why that is. I'm trying to think what I feel about that.
I think it's maybe the atmosphere.
Yeah.
The different one seems more formal.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and although the conversation was very similar, one's more formal, one's more, you know, just laid
it was
back
fun.
And yeah.
Fun and entertaining.
Yes, when you came out there with your pimp coat on.
Absolutely.
Yes.
In July.
Yes.
So
It
ridiculous.
was beautiful. Dr. Price, thank you so much for your time today. I count it a blessing and I do not take it for granted that you would take the time to come and share with me on this platform, talking about empathy. You know, something that I just think that we all need a little more of right about now.
Yeah. It is always a pleasure. Always.
You guys, I put all of Dr. Price's information up here where you can get her book, where you can follow her. And if you haven't listened to a Filter Free Friday, y'all, you gotta listen to one because it is filter free and it is so good for the soul. Just great information and things that really make you look internally, look at yourself, you know, because I am the only person that controls me, right? And so if change is gonna happen, if I'm gonna get better, then I have to do that, you know?
Right.
And so it's the reflection, y'all. When I tell y'all, I be coming out of here on Friday morning, it's like, now Sheila, I love it. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.